What's up, guys? I'm Ryan Smetzer, and I am here with Joan Bowers of Antietam Wealth Management. Joan, how are you this morning?
I'm doing really well. Thanks for asking.
Great. Well, it is so great to have you on and so great to hear about what you guys are doing. Tell us a little bit about your food drive that you guys are doing coming up next week.
Well, within an hour last week, I got 4 emails about how the Commission on Aging was really hurting. Their pantry had went dry because people think the coronavirus is new, but organizations started drying up at the end of February because they weren't getting as many donations because businesses were starting to be cautious. They weren't giving so much money, and private donors were starting to be cautious, and jobs were starting to be lost. So I heard that they had 200 cans of food and they need 3,000 the first of every month. Because not only do they do Meals on Wheels, they also offer a box of food once a month, and it's usually the first Friday of a month, to participants that get Meals on Wheels. Well, the boxes were very slim. And they get perishable foods, non-perishable foods like, soups and meals that are easily popped in the microwave, or something that is a really good staple that they could make a pot of beans and it would last for a week. We just don't think of the elderly population in our community as being affected, but they are in such a big way. A lot of them don't drive. They don't have families. They have to decide, do I buy my $50 medicine or do I go get $50 worth of groceries? So that's where the Community Action, Washington County Community Foundation for the Aging comes in, and they really help these people in need. They provide really good meals every day, usually a bag lunch and a hot lunch and a bag dinner. But if that pantry dries up, we're in a lot of trouble. So I just thought, what a great way. So I said, well, how can I do this quickly? They are in desperate need. So within a week, we just threw a flyer together. I walked every house in my neighborhood, and my neighborhood is an amazingly generous community. And so this afternoon, we're filling up a truck and taking it over. And then we sent emails out to all the organizations that my husband and I are involved in. And my husband sits on 6 boards and I sit on 4. So that was another generous population. And then Rick and Lisa at your station was very kind to have us on the radio the other day. We've got a few calls from that. And now you. So I'm hoping it's wildly successful. We also went out to our client base, which consists of about 700 households in Washington County. And we're having a drive up on Monday from 10 to 2. Literally, our staff will be out there, masked and gloved. They open their window, they hand it out. We'll never touch them. We won't breathe on them. We'll throw it in the truck and we're driving it over. So it's just a great way to help anybody can help in a small way. 1 can of food can make a difference for a family. It kind of sounds crazy, but you may not have cash to donate. You might not have $100, $50, $25, but you may have that extra can of soup that's been sitting there for a while and you're not going to use it. Mm-hmm. And we will be happy to come and pick it up.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, with everybody kind of stocking up on groceries too over the course of the last couple of weeks, they definitely could, see that they have a lot of, extra food there available to donate for sure. And you'd kind of mentioned the drive up system that you guys are going to be doing here over the course of the next couple of days. Explain how that works. And then if any of our listeners want to get involved and want to, have you guys stop by their household to drop off those food items, how would that work?
They have 2 options, actually 3 options. They can call my personal cell phone, 301-730-8455. They can call or text and say, stop by, I have a bag of food, put it on the porch, tell us where it's going to be, and we'll drop by. Second option is call the office, 240-707-6610. Email us at joan.bowers@raymondjames.com. Give us the location, and we will stop by and pick it up. And we'll do that anywhere in Washington County. Now, to be honest with you, I don't want to drive to Boonesboro for 1 can of food, but if it's a bag of food, I'll be happy to do that. And the drive-up system, 10 to 2 on Monday, you just drive up. We'll have staff out there ready to take it from you, and we'll have a truck ready to put it in.
And that's at your office location, correct?
Yes. And that is at 1125 Opal Court. Most people know it as the Census Building because for 10 years the United States Census occupied the building.
Gotcha. And then what specific foods are you guys looking for? I know you mentioned canned foods, but are there any others on the list that are
Um,
good?
well, the community, they gave us a list. Here, let me read it to you because I don't have it memorized, but I happen to have it right here. So these are the things that would be most helpful. Rice, anything pasta, fruit cups, oatmeal, raisins, trail mix, Nutri-Grain bars, peanut butter, spaghetti sauces, beans, canned vegetables, canned meats, chicken, hash, corned beef hash, something that really creates a meal.
Mhm.
That you can take some corned beef hash, throw an egg with it, and you've got a really nice meal. These are the kind of things that they're most desperate for.
Gotcha. Fantastic. And then, as far as again the process for the drive up, what is the date again? And if you could go over real quick as well, the email address to reach out to if they like their food picked up.
Sure. It's Monday, April the 13th from 10 to 2 at our office. That's 1125 Opal Court, Hagerstown. Or you can call our phone, 240-707-6610. You can call my personal number or text me at 301-730-8455. And my husband and I are around all weekend, so today we're making our first pickup. We have like 10 households we're going to this morning.
Right on. Well, Joan, thank you so much for everything that you guys are doing for the community. I know that this is definitely a category that is in need, obviously, with the Commission on Aging and Meals on Wheels. So it's awesome that you guys are doing this, and whatever we can do to help in any capacity, the better. And thank you so much for everything that you guys are doing.